Violence is not something that Christians should be celebrating, and yet we are. And I'm very concerned about that because it's not Christ-like, it's not Christian. The teachings of Christ are very plain. The teachings of the apostles are very plain. That a Christian should not be the most aggressive person in the room and probably shouldn't be beating the ever-living daylights out of a guy on the side of a highway. It's not the best picture. It's not the best look. It's not the best testimony. Consider Christ, who was absolutely perfect in righteousness and yet was condemned in a Jewish and a Roman court for blasphemy. And he could have escaped. He could have called legions of angels to come and take him. And he didn't do that. He went willingly and told Pontius Pilate the entire time. He said, "My kingdom's not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants would fight. But it's not, so they don't. And you have no authority over me that the Father has not given you." So this entire mentality of like, we have a license to dropkick anybody that disagrees with us, I don't know where it comes from, but it's not Scripture. Violence was the reason that God destroyed the earth in Genesis chapter 6. The very first commandment that God gives to Noah after the flood is regarding the shedding of blood. God hates violence. He has instituted governments and the principalities and the powers that be. Their purpose, their divine purpose, is supposed to be a terror upon evildoers. They're supposed to be the ones, there's supposed to be legal systems and all of that. On a personal level, the Christian should not be a person filled with anger, wrath, malice, violence. The qualifications of a pastor are clear, where he says that a pastor ought not to be a brawler or a striker. And 2 Timothy says that the servant of God must not strive, but be gentle unto all men. The desire of the Christian, 1 Timothy chapter 2, the prayer should be that we lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. And we have it so backwards today. We think that we have a license to kill. Jesus never commanded his people to kill. He taught us to suffer and to die. We shouldn't be celebrating violence.